In this video, we are racing at a circuit which I've always wanted to race, which has always had a certain intrigue for me, and that is Mandalika, which is on the MotoGP calendar and is the Indonesian Grand Prix. Now this is where the video gets interesting. I've never actually watched a MotoGP race here before. I've never raced a circuit, I've never done a lap. However, I've seen footage online, I've seen YouTube videos and I've seen pictures. I feel like it's a decent track and it may have potential for F1 cars to race there, but there's only one way to find out. Either way, I've never ever done a lap, so I'm racing and I'm learning the track at the same time in this video for the very first time ever. There might be a couple of restarts in there which might help me learn the first sector, but for the most part, I don't know where I'm going and we're learning on the fly and we have 8 laps to do it. Now with that said, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you do. Let's try and smash over 1,000 likes. Also subscribe for more daily F1 content. Also, I'm trying to hit 100k subs on the channel, so if you want to help me out, that would be massively appreciated. Also, I'll leave the previous video linked in the top right, which was me driving the fastest F1 car of all time, so go check that one out. But yeah, let's get into it. 8 laps of a potential Indonesian Grand Prix. Now here we go. It's time for the race. I'd love to nail this in one take if I could. We're going to learn the layout on the fly. Let's see if also the AI behave. That's also a big question mark I have heading into this race. Off the line. And wait a minute. Let's just be careful. Quite a bit of smoke being kicked up there as the Aston Martin gets into a bit of a pickle, but we're alive. And for the most part, everyone seems relatively well behaved. We'll try and follow what these other cars are doing, and then hopefully that will allow us to learn. So turn 1 is a pretty straightforward 90-degree right, and then we've got a couple of medium to low speed corners for turns 2, 3 and 4. 5 is flat, 6 is flat, it's like 7's flat as well. I'm just following the AI here. 8 is flat as well. I know there's a braking zone coming up at some point. Yep, there it is. Brake, brake, brake. Okay, that's a good overtaking opportunity to be fair. Like this one here. That's to the left. Don't know what corner we're on now, but I like this so far. The track's actually better than I thought. Very flat, not bumpy, fresh tarmac, nice and wide, so you get lots of racing. What's next here? Is this a hairpin? Yes it is. That reminds me of Le Mans. After the 2 straights in the chicane, you get to that kind of curved right hand hairpin, and that's the final corner, so that's a lap already actually. That's really short, shorter than I thought. So let's see, 90-degree right, I remember this, turn 1. Hopefully after 2 or 3 laps we'll have enough confidence to start to really commit, but I'm still just kind of following the AI's cornering speeds and what they're doing. So this was the flat out section, I remember from before. This is all flat until we get to that brake zone. Oh, got to be careful though, a bit of understeer there as we're now closing in. This is the brake zone here. Let's see if we can get a couple of cars maybe. No idea where I'm going to be fair. Up the inside of the Haas. I'm going to try and get the cut back through here maybe. Not quite able to. Yellow flag, and that's Alpine off, and this is the penultimate corner. Yep, the ice enabled, so right at the end of the lap now. Okay, I like this track. This is actually exceeding expectations. It's a better track than I thought, and F1 cars can actually race here also better than I thought. Right, DRS open then, we can now start to use it. Not sure how many zones we have. Also, I pretty much know the layout already. It's actually a fairly easy one to learn, so just got to try and see if we can get some moves done now and get into the action a bit. So this car does feel on edge. The Williams probably isn't the best car to drive. I am driving the actual 2022 Williams, so I'm pretty sure the performance isn't the best. Another little short DRS zone here, very, very short. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, mate. Lock the rears there. Just going to adjust the brake bias accordingly after that one. Let's see if we can try and catch back up. I know where I'm going now. Still not sure what speed to take into certain corners, but I know what's coming up basically. So this is the penultimate corner now. Such an awkward corner in terms of braking. You know, when you brake, you're also just constantly turning as well. I think this layout's sick. Really, really sick. Let's get to work. Let's try and close in. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I think we can start to get some moves done now. Let's see if we can try and set up a couple of overtakes. We've got the Alfa Romeos first up. Bit of a scruffy final corner, but we'll take it. Let's see if we can go for a move. Probably understeer through one, but now we're pretty strong, I think, through the low speed stuff. Well, in that case, didn't really make much progress. This car is so snappy on the rear end. Luckily, there's not a huge amount of traction zones as we just bottom out over that curve. But look at this, now we're putting him in. We've got the engine modes on. Now look at this, we're absolutely flying as we breeze past. No idea where to brake, but I'll tell you what, I've absolutely nailed that one. And we've got both Alfa Romeos there in one swoop. I like this part of the track. This reminds me a little bit of the Korean Grand Prix. Right, then through the left, and then the left again. And then this bit reminds me of Termas de Rio Hondo, so Argentina. I like it, man. The track's got a lot of combos. It's almost like a mini, you know, Dream F1 circuit in a way. Let's see, 2 laps to go. I want to try and make one last push here to really close in. So we're going to crank up the engine modes on this lap. We're going to go hot lap, and we're going to give it everything, full beans. Try and see if we can crawl back and get a few more places. Also, not too bad, you know, it's a fairly flat circuit, but there's also a bit of elevation change here and there. Now we're flat, once again bottoming out on that curve there. It's not going to do any favours for the plank. You can see we're so strong on the straight. That's a Mercedes up ahead, so whoever that is, clearly struggling. It's actually a very short lap, to be fair. Very, very short lap, because we just went a bit out of bounds. Get a bit too confident with the speed of the car. Oh, okay, that Alpine's back after that spin. Fair play. I'll try and follow it. Got done on traction there quite badly. Got 2 laps to go. So my bad, it was actually 3 laps to go on the last one. So we may still get a chance here. I can see a few cars ahead. Also, if this Alpine starts to carve through the traffic, that might present an opportunity. You can see we're getting done badly on traction. That's a bit wide. We'll just avoid bottoming out there. We've got a yellow flag. Might be ahead, to be fair. Yes, it is. Car off. Yeah, I like this track. This is a lot of fun. It just feels very, very nice to drive, very natural. It flows. And we're closing on the Mercedes now. Let's see if we can make a last lap move. finishing ahead of a Merc. That would be pretty awesome if we can pull that off. Right, engine mode on. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can get this pass. We get damage done so much in the slow speed. But this is where the Williams is at its best, stretching its legs with the low downforce, of course. And we get the DRS there for good measure as well. We'll go Hollout mode to close out the race. We'll see if we can make one last push, if we can nail this final part of the lap. I'm always missing the apex through there. That's completely flat. That is definitely out the Korean Grand Prix. We're just going to run out of time and space here. Oh, that's a bit of a relock. Let's not do that. Let's not throw it away. Hold on, hold on. Ooh, there we go. And that was a race. Mandalika, the Indonesian Grand Prix, a 1 minute 10 lap, pretty much. That is a lot of fun to drive. I love that. Well, there you have it then, guys. That wasn't admittedly the most action-packed race. I wanted a bit more, but fair dues. The track, the quality of the mod is great. You can really tell when people put some real quality into a circuit mod. It makes such a difference, and this is really, really good. So, yeah, guys, I'll leave the links down below. Go check it out because it's awesome to drive. A lot of fun, and I actually don't see why F1 maybe couldn't race here. I think it's got all the infrastructure needed to, get the job done. So I'll leave the links down below, guys, for the car and the track. Go check it out. As always, guys, leave a like and subscribe for more. That always helps me out. It goes a long, long way on the channel. Finally, a big shout out and plug for the channel members for supporting. As always, check out the 2 videos on screen if you haven't seen them already, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care, guys, and that's goodbye from me.